There are 5 things that women in their 40s and 50s do literally every single week that are making it so much harder to lose weight. And the reason that they're so hard to spot is that they all feel like the healthy, right choice. By the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what those things are, why they're underperforming or just not working for your body anymore, and what you need to do instead to propel your weight loss. I'm Andrea. I'm a double certified nutrition and fitness coach, and I lost 20 pounds in my mid 30s, and I've kept it off for 10 years now, well into my 40s. I have lived and learned through all of these mistakes. Let's get into it. Mistake number 1 is you're doing cardio for your workouts and only cardio. And I get it. Cardio feels so productive. You sweat, you get your heart rate up, you burn calories. But here's the problem. Cardio alone only burns calories while you do it. Muscle, on the other hand, burns calories when you're doing nothing. After 40, your body naturally begins to lose muscle due to sarcopenia, which means that every year you skip adding strength training to your routine, your body becomes less efficient at burning fat. And cardio alone doesn't fix that. That's why it's so important now more than ever to switch from doing cardio only or not even working out at all to adding 2 to 3 strength training sessions per week. To maximize your time, do 30 to 45-minute workouts that focus on compound movements that work multiple body parts at once. That's it. You do not need to live in the gym. 30 to 45 minutes per workout is enough to transform your body. Mistake number 2 connects directly to this because so many women are dealing with both at the same time and not even realizing it. Mistake number 2 is you're eating less and still gaining fat. I know it literally makes 0 sense, but here's what's happening. When you cut your calories too low, your body just doesn't burn through its fat stores. It goes into protection mode and it actually holds on to all that fat. And when you're also dealing with elevated cortisol from stress and hormonal changes or doing a lot of high volume cardio, your body doubles down on fat storage, especially around your belly. And here's the part that makes it worse. When you eat less overall, your protein drops also. And most women are already not hitting their protein targets on a normal day. So cut your calories without tracking and your protein drops significantly if you're not intentional about it. And protein is what tells your body to hold on to muscle. Without enough of it, your body starts breaking that muscle down to use it as energy. So you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down, and then so does fat loss. It's a revolving cycle where you're sacrificing so much to eat less and you're getting nothing in return. To fix this, you need to start with 2 numbers. You need to know your maintenance calories and your daily protein target. For protein, you should aim for 0.7 to 1 gram per pound of body weight per day. That's what's recommended for us women over 40. And when both of those numbers, your maintenance and your protein targets, are dialed in, you can then create a small calorie deficit to give your body what it needs to burn fat while holding on to muscle at the same time. That's the sweet spot we want to live in that's going to make the most progress and the most impact to our body composition. And if you want help with calculating your maintenance calories, your protein target, and your calorie deficit, I put together a free fat loss formula workbook that walks you through all of those step by step. I'll put the link in the description below. Now, if mistakes 1 and 2 are happening at the same time, then you're probably stepping on a scale and seeing a number that does not match your effort and feeling completely defeated. Mistake number 3 is using the scale as the only way to measure your progress. The scale measures everything. It measures water, muscle, inflammation, hormones, what you ate yesterday, whether or not you've gone to the bathroom yet today. It does not tell you specifically how much fat you've lost. And after 40, with our hormones actively shifting, the number on the scale can move literally for any reason that has absolutely nothing to do with fat loss. I've had clients lose 2 inches off their waist in a month and gain 3 pounds on the scale. The scale said failure, but the tape measure and the way that their clothes fit told the truth. I mean, keep the scale if you want it, but I encourage you to add other measurements like how your clothes are fitting, how are your energy levels, how's your strength progressing in lifting weights? Because the scale number is never going to give you the full picture and it can trick you into thinking that you're not making progress when you absolutely are. Mistake number 4 is about how you're approaching your training schedule. And if you're someone who holds yourself to a high standard, or if you're type A, then this one's going to feel familiar. Mistake number 4 is you're not being intentional about either your training or your rest. You might be surprised to learn that your body changes most during recovery, not during the actual workout itself. The adaptation happens after. So when you don't recover properly, you don't make progress, or at least you slow your progress way down. Your body just stays tired and deflated. After 40, your body needs more recovery than it did ever before because that's how your physiology works now. And training hard without building in intentional recovery keeps your cortisol elevated and slows your results. But the other side matters just as much. Your training days need to count. Showing up and going through the motions and using 5-pound dumbbells when you could be lifting heavier isn't the same as training. You need to be present and you need to be purposeful when you work out. You need to have a plan, you need to have a structure, and you need to be increasing reps or increasing weight constantly. Intentional training, intentional rest, both matter, and neither one is optional to see progress. Okay, this last one has nothing to do with the gym or your diet, but it's affecting both. Mistake number 5 is you're not prioritizing sleep. When you're not sleeping enough, 3 bad things happen. Your hunger hormone goes up, your fullness hormone goes down, and your cortisol level increases. All 3 of those things make it so much harder to lose fat. And after 40, perimenopause is already disrupting your sleep. You get night sweats, lighter sleep cycles, you wake up in the middle of the night. So a lot of women are already in this cycle of poor sleep, which is driving fat storage. And fat storage is making hormonal symptoms worse. Research shows that consistently sleeping less than 7 hours a night is directly linked to increased visceral fat, which is the fat around your stomach. You can be doing everything else in your power to lose weight and undercut it all with just getting 5 hours of sleep. The target is 7 to 9 hours per night. It's not a bonus or a luxury or something to catch up on later or on the weekend. It needs to be part of the plan. So here's what I want you to take from this. 1, high volume cardio is raising your cortisol and increasing your belly fat, or at least keeping you from losing it. Start prioritizing strength training as your primary workout. 2, eating too little, especially without enough protein, means that you're losing more muscle than fat. Find your maintenance calories, your deficit calories, and your protein targets using the Fat Loss Formula workbook linked below. 3, the scale alone doesn't tell you what's happening in your body. It does not tell you how much fat you're losing. So use multiple measures for accuracy. 4, be intentional with your training and intentional with your rest. Have a plan for both of those because both of them matter. And 5, sleep is not optional. 7 to 9 hours has a direct and positive impact on your fat loss. None of this is necessarily complicated, but it is specific to where your body is right now and not where it was 10 years ago. If you want to learn how to lose weight in your 40s and 50s and finally keep it off, watch my free 4-part permanent fat loss masterclass. It's going to walk you through it step by step to help you make the most progress on your weight loss journey. The playlist is linked in the description below. Please like this video, share with a friend, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, and I will talk to you next week.